Results for the NUS Students Computing Club 16th Management Committee elections. Total votes casted for the elections, 193 votes. For the position of President, Ng Wei Quan Desmond, total votes casted, 161 votes. Total votes for, 146 votes. Pursuant to Clause 6.7 of the Election Standing Order, I declare Ng Wei Quan Desmond elected with 90.7% of the votes casted as the President. For the position of General Secretary, Tan Zheng Jie Matthew, total votes casted, 143 votes. Total votes for, 138 votes. Pursuant to Clause 6.7 of the Election Standing Order, I declare Tan Zheng Jie Matthew elected with 96.5% of the votes casted as the General Secretary. For the position of Vice President for External Relations, Li Du Julietta, total votes casted, 156 votes. Total votes for, 139 votes. Pursuant to Clause 6.7 of the Election Standing Order, I declare Li Du Julietta elected with 89.1% of the votes casted as the Vice President for External Relations. For the position of Vice President for Operations and Projects, Go Li Min Natalie, total votes casted, 156 votes. Total votes for, 153 votes. Pursuant to 6.7 of the Election Standing Order, I declare Go Li Min Natalie elected with 98.1% of the votes casted as the Vice President for Operations and Projects. For the position of Vice President for Human Resource and Development, Andrew Andy Cheng Chi Weng, total votes casted, 143 votes. Total votes for, 133 votes. Pursuant to Clause 6.7 of the Election Standing Order, I declare Andrew Andy Cheng Chi Weng elected with 93% of the votes casted as the Vice President for Human Resource and Development. For the position of Director of Finance, Lim Jian Xiong, total votes casted, 148 votes. Total votes for, 140 votes. Pursuant to Clause 6.7 of the Election Standing Order, I declare Lim Jian Xiong elected with 94.6% of the votes casted as the Director of Finance. For the position of Director of Marketing, Muhammad Ashwari bin Muhammad Jailani, total votes casted, 147 votes. Total votes for, 140 votes. Pursuant to Clause 6.7 of the Election Standing Order, I declare Muhammad Ashwari bin Muhammad Jailani elected with 95.2% of the votes casted as the Director of Marketing. For the position of Director of Alumni Relations, Ko Zheng Kang Andrew, total votes casted, 150 votes. Total votes for, 146 votes. Pursuant to Clause 6.7 of the Election Standing Order, I declare Ko Zheng Kang Andrew elected with 97.3% of the votes casted as the Director of Alumni Relations. For the position of Director of IT, Chu Yan Sheng, total votes casted, 140 votes. Total votes for, 126 votes. Zhu Liang, total votes casted, 90 votes. Total votes for, 53 votes. Pursuant to Clause 6.6 of the Election Standing Order, I declare Chu Yan Sheng elected with 90% of the votes casted as the Director of IT. For the position of Director of Freshman Projects, Ng Zhi An, total votes casted, 166 votes. Total votes for, 159 votes. Pursuant to Clause 6.7 of the Election Standing Order, I declare Ng Zhi An elected with 95.8% of the vote casted as the Director of Freshman Projects. For the position of Director of Logistics, Kwek Kiang Kwang, total votes casted, 143 votes. Total votes for, 139 votes. Pursuant to Clause 6.7 of the Election Standing Order, I declare Kwek Kiang Kwang elected with 97.2% of the votes casted as the Director of Logistics. For the position of Director of Welfare, Cheong Jia Wei, total votes casted, 139 votes. Total votes for, 125 votes. Pursuant to Clause 6.7 of the Election Standing Order, I declare Ng Wei Quan elected with 89.9% of the votes casted as the Director of Welfare. For the position of Director of Sports, Tan Zheng Jie, total votes casted 139 votes, total votes for 124 votes. Pursuant to Clause 6.7 of the Election Standing Order, I declare Tan Zheng Jie elected with 89.2% of the vote casted as the Director of Sports.